to gather herbs, and then...
Oh my god, I was right. She ended up getting lost gathering herbs.
So, when are we doing this thing?
What the hell? Now you choose to do ninja stuff and sneak it up behind us?
I wouldn't be a very good ninja if I didn't know how to move around without making noise. How else would I sneak off to go take a nap? I even learned a new ninjutsu to help. Hidden Mujina no Jutsu!
But I thought that was your go-to move. Ah!
Ta-da!
Whoa, she just found the other two.
Ta-da!
That was adorable.
The image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine. That you still have a family.
So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you.
Aww, they're hugging.
I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you are willing to see me, sis.
Hey, little guy, did you want to go inside?
Open! But there's a crack! Let's see what's inside!
Oh, your friend's on the other side. Aw, don't worry. We'll try to get this thing open, buddy. Let me get that for you. There we are. See, your friend's here.
Oh, it's all
Come on, don't you want to see your friend? He's right there. Come on, go meet him. Ah, you guys are just ungrateful little fucks.
Treasure! Woohoo! But... oh, Paimon's head really is pounding. Did Nicole actually need to shout that loud just to make those stairs appear?
Complaining now, are we? Aren't you worried a powerful mage like me might snap her fingers and turn those new trinkets into turnips? I'm only joking with you. You should know I'm not the silent, sulking sort of angel that keeps track of every little slight. The Traveler and Paimon ascended the 7-tiered steps to find a familiar figure awaiting them. Her figure remained as noble and beautiful as the day they first met. Yet her eyes now shone with a cruel light. It all started the day Paimon complained that I shouted too loudly.
You tricked us. You do hold a grudge. Hypergravity state. Oh, shit. We were weightless and now it's gonna be hard to move.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Paimon suddenly feels so heavy. Paimon can barely fly anymore.
Oh, poor Paimon. Ugh. What the hell was that? Why did it get hit with Jupiter gravity?
Floating again. Ugh. Paimon's about to lose her lunch.
Oh god, how have we had a aneurysm or a heart attack after that?
Don't get so close. Traveler, there's something wrong with her. Actually, I was going to ask.
Don't tell me. Are you gonna ask if she's a fairy too?
Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
on, come here.
Okay, this is going too far.
I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away again. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo.
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this, enthusiastic as you.
We can't let them get into Aru Village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Oh right, Dory to the rescue.
Off you go, Puppy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 20,000 mora. 20,000 mora.
Come on, that has to do it. What do you even use the Mora for?
100,000 mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy!
She's gonna need that Mora for medical treatment.
How dare you treat my messenger like this?
You wanna play rough? You can play at that game.
Yeah, have at him! Huh? What? Alright. Let's get started then. Fuck. Why does the camera look so dark? Whatever, let's just get started. Hello everybody, it's me, Mare, and I am back doing Genshin Impact, and today I'm finally going to finish all the Archon quests that's going on right now. Where's the quest chain, the Everwinter something without end, Everwinter without end, or No Mercy, whatever the hell it was called. That was finished, but there was a whole other quest chain. This is the Wraith's Nocturne going on. And basically what's been going on since this has started, we ended up going to the theater and ended up getting stuck there for a couple of days. I think it's probably been 3 days by now. So there was just a giant ass snowstorm that ended up starting during a practice of some ballet that hasn't been performed in a while, but never mind that. We then, after the show, everybody that was there for the preview ended up getting trapped there along with the performers. And every night, there seems to be at least 2 people ended up passing along, so... yeah, this was a photo of all the people that were here and or no longer here. I think it was first some wealthy folks that were among the audience, then even like the staff members of the theater. And now all that you see here is what remains. So we got Alosha, Mr. Chuganov, child's sister, Tonya, who we were to accompany. She's been here. She's old and strong, as best as she can, because, God, I think she's actually needs to be medicated for her cough. And she's been away from that for like 3 days, which is not good. First, we got ourselves, Odette, and Voitnitsia. Voitnitsia? Goddamn. I'm getting closer with her name, but yeah, everybody else, they bit it. Recently, it was poor brave Valeri that ended up biting it last night. And I suppose that, we thought that we probably figured out who the real culprit, that somebody else needed to go out in the snowstorm. We had, like, one guy, apparently he was, like, a ghost from, like, several hundred years ago. He ended up going out in the snow, and I think that kind of solved a little bit of the riddle, but no, apparently, Mitia had apparently been dead for at least a week. At least according to Odette, who happened to, see him supposedly dead about a few days ago. Which is very bizarre, so he ended up going out in the snow. But was that enough to really save the rest of us? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Also, nice thing because I actually got my new Link Pro, so I don't have to fuck around with my audio anymore. Alright. What was going on? Let's see. Wraith's Nocturne. You believe that you had solved the problem, yet the deaths continue occurring. What details have you missed? What key events have you not noticed? You continue to endeavoring to leave the theater alive. I think there's a bit of a typo there, but whatever. I'm back in the theater. man, the bodies are really stacking up. I wonder who the hell had to haul Larry off of his chair, though. He was no small dude.
What's on your mind, Odette? You haven't said a word.
I was thinking about Mitya. If he'd been unwilling to sacrifice himself by walking out into the snowstorm, that would have made more sense to me. After all, it seems like the dead don't perceive things any differently from the living. Mitya doesn't even remember dying.
Yeah, that was definitely very unusual. Turned out that we had another dead person around us, but he eventually remembered, oh yeah, I died. But Mitya, he didn't have that.
So, to hear the news that you're apparently dead, and simply choose to walk out that door without a second thought, I can't imagine all the things that must have been going through his head. But when Mitya left, his expression revealed absolutely nothing. Perhaps he is even better at disguising himself than I am.
Yeah, I don't really know what that boy was really thinking. Who else? Right, this guy's still here. Damn, I thought he was probably gonna go along with Valeri too, but he seemed to have been spared.
Oh, that Valeri guy was packing even more muscle than I thought. I can't believe how heavy he was. Hauling him over there nearly killed me.
Oh, well, that answered my question from before. It looks like he had to help, haul his poor butt somewhere away from everybody else. Oh.
Ah, curse this confounded snowstorm. Go bother some other poor souls instead. What do you want? I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
Okay. That guy's just in a mood as always.
Poor Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to see him one last time.
Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it. It was a hard thing to watch.
I hate goodbyes. Why does it feel like everyone around me is slowly disappearing? Not just in here, I mean. In the outside world, too.
Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of life, everyone has to face it alone. Come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning here, for every one of us, there's the chance that we might not wake up. You could take it a step further and say that the same is true outside, too. Who can ever be 100% sure when they drift off to sleep that they'll open their eyes again in the morning?
I was just thinking about that. That's quite a dark thought. But it's true.
If I make it out of here, I'm going to cherish every moment that I'm awake and live without any regrets.
Without regrets? I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been quietly growing inside me over the last 2 days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just blizzard madness. And maybe the stink of everybody dying. Ah!
Are you okay? You look really glum.
If something's bugging you, let's talk about it. There's only a few of us left here now. After everything we've been through, what's the point in keeping things bottled up?
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
Alright, and all this time, Paimon's alone back at the restaurant. And she probably has no idea what the hell's going on here at the theater.
You're worried about her, aren't you? That makes sense. We've been trapped in here for days.
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world, watching everything that happens from the sidelines. Maybe it's because I'm a descender?
Okay, she's just gonna open up with that, but yeah, she definitely does not feel like the spectator right now.
A descender?
But with Paimon by my side,
Over time, I slowly felt my connection to this world growing stronger. She loves eating, sleeping, and having fun, but she's also a great guide. It's her authenticity that makes this whole world feel more real for me. Over the last few days that we've been apart, I've often caught myself wondering, what would Paimon say if she were here right now?
Aww.
But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved on and I'm still in my own little world.
Whoa.
I'm trying to overcome this sense of detachment, but I really miss Paimon. I guess, in a way, she means the whole world to me.
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too.
I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnograd in droves, I also felt like the whole world was suddenly empty. I could be surrounded by people all smiling and having fun, and still feel completely separate from it. So, I totally understand how you feel. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact that our loved ones won't always be with us is something that takes a lifetime. All we can do is cherish their companionship from moment to moment. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast as you can. You can't let your story end in regret. That's the trope I hate the most.
Wow. Wait, Neats definitely is quite insightful.
Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear.
But Vodyanitsa, if you hate goodbyes too, why didn't you leave with your people?
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm not really sure how long she's been alive, but today there's not that many water imps in Snezhnograd, or probably even Shiznayan and at all. So why she ended up staying?
That's just the choice I made. I used to regret it, but I don't anymore.
Oh.
Like I said before, singing is a water imp's primary mode of expression. It's how we convey our emotions. Our songs have echoed through this theater for hundreds of years, each one a story pieced together through moments of joy and sorrow.
Wait, is that why she ended up staying? Because of tradition? Because there's always been some water nymph that's always lived here? Or at least performed here?
But does a story exist without someone to read it? To me, the answer is no. So I made the choice to stay. That way, there would still be someone left to sing these songs and listen to their stories. Otherwise, they could have been lost forever.
Could you teach me how to understand your people's songs sometime? I want to be able to truly hear them, like Mr. Shram.
Aw, that's so sweet.
A fan after my own heart. Thank you, Tonya. How about I sing something for you, and you tell me what you hear?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Well, might as well keep practice up. Keep Ichayu occupied.
I've never heard that one before. I feel like I can hear a sense of longing somehow. I wonder why that is.
Color me impressed, Tonya. You're a keen listener. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I didn't think you'd be able to pick up on such specific details.
So, what's the song about then? Come on, tell me!
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage. It means something like,
May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more.
So it's kind of like a requiem? So it's kind of like a requiem.
No wonder I could hear that sense of longing. You sing it for loved ones who have passed away. I hope it reaches them.
It's getting late, Tonya, and you're not well. We should all turn in early. I suppose there's no reason to keep watch tonight.
I'm so scared. I'm really nervous about going to sleep again. I don't want to go back to that weird place.
Okay, but, before I go to bed, could you sing that song a couple more times for me, Vodyanitsa?
Of course. Anything for my #1 fan.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back.
Agreed.
But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodyanitsa sing again. That's a sad thought.
Yeah, that is an awfully sad thought. How about we worry about that when we actually get out of here, if we do.
Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts.
Holy crap, what am I gonna experience now? Huh?
Where am I?
This is a little different. Oh god, did the mist swallow me now? Am I gonna die next? Am I the next one to die? Oh shit.
It's so dark in here.
Ah!
And I feel kind of dizzy. Am I alone?
You weren't a sec ago. What the hell was that? Is that ah! Oh, she's back. Ah!
What was that noise?
Oh. Tanya? Ah! I don't think that was Tanya.
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive? What just happened?
Hey Testerpode, nice to have you back. You just came in at a peculiar time. I'm back in a weird place. A weirder place than what I have experienced in the last couple of times. Ugh.
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll attack without a second thought in the dark.
Wait, is she a ghost?
Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again.
Again? Right, she did try to make a grab for me. Wait, she really just killed me?
Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the ability to resurrect people?
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
The pleasure is mine. God, these dreams just keep getting weirder.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you too.
All right, there's no time to waste. The black mist is already catching up. We need to avoid it and night prayer at all costs. Come on, let's go.
We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us.
Oh man, this is creepier than that mist trying to chase after me.
Sweet light! It's back! Now that's a...
Ah!
Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you.
Oh man, I gotta sneak. Sneaky, sneaky.
Look out!
She's after me. Oh god, she's after me, is she? Oh god, she's trying to creep up on me. Well,
The next switch is... over there!
at least this place looks nice than that tower that I was climbing up before. That was claustrophobic, but this is just as peculiar. Oh god. Ah! Ah! Oh no. Ah. Oh god, I want this whole thing to be over. I'm so scared. Ah! Ah! God, where the hell am I now? I don't understand what's going on. I'm so scared. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ha! Ah. Oh good. I stayed upright.
No!
Ah!
Night Prayer is here too! This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look.
Ah!
The switch is just up ahead! Hurry!
Get juked upon.
It's too dark. We're not gonna make it! Come on, faster!
Why can't you turn it on, man? You're literally right there. Huh.
Traveler!
Oh shit, I got God again.
I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
Help me, my guardian spirit. Ah!
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant experience.
Great. You're back.
Holy shit, is she really experiencing death every time? Damn.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick, before the light runs out.
What about you? You're not coming with me?
I can't. I've already been used up.
Wait, what does that mean?
A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect someone so many times.
How many times have you done it already? That was twice, at least.
I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. Now, I will slowly start to fade away.
Oh god, not you two. Not Valeri, not Mitya. Now it's gonna be you? Oh god, no.
I can go no further. The black mist is where I belong. It's okay.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed anything. That knowledge would have just burdened you. And a guardian spirit's role is to protect.
But...
Go. Now, before it's too late. I already hear Night Prayer approaching.
Oh gosh. No! No, I don't want to leave her behind! Oh god, I'm gonna wake up and she's gonna be dead, isn't she? Ah!
Odionitsa! How could this happen? Odionitsa!
Oh my goodness. Oh, poor Tanya, look at her. She's shaking.
Well, I guess there's no need to inspect the body.
You're Beginning to grow numb to the tragic deaths that await each morning. Oh no. No. Don't start getting detached now. You just said you didn't want to be detached, and now you're doing that right now, Lumine! Before long, the lament of countless water imps seems to resound around the theater, full of deep affection and sorrow for Voidnitsa. Oh, hey, Shadowscar! Yeah, I think I started streaming about half an hour ago. I was really late today because I was literally ended up just taking a nap and woke up like, I don't know, like an hour ago. I'm still a little bit sleepy. But honestly, par for the course here for me. Your emotions begin to respond in kind, leaving a heavy feeling in your chest. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh god, the bodies keep piling.
Supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you, Chuganov? You've been lying from the start.
Wait, why would he be lying? I mean, sure, he's a selfish prick, but seriously, why? What, do you think he was dead too?
Take a long, hard look at yourself before you go around accusing other people. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. By some strange coincidence, you've never been targeted. You just happen to have survived this long? No, you should be the prime suspect. And you, little hunter, ever so content with staying on the sidelines. Yet, you were the one who stopped us from leaving from the start! Why are you trying to keep us here?
What? You want to go out in the storm by yourself? Be my guest.
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. That's either a sign of anxiety or a guilty conscience.
Yeah, I think all of us are suffering from cabin fever at this point.
Where was all this passion and bravado before? Decided to fight until the bitter end. Is that it?
Is that a threat? Fine, bring it on. You think I'm afraid to die after all this? You want to kill me? Go ahead. I'd like to see you try.
Come on, I know you're quite the bastard, but please, think of your wife and child.
After all the trauma of the past few days, everyone's been pushed to the breaking point. Valeri and Nietzsche aren't here anymore. Someone else needs to step up and take charge. But first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone left, who's the most likely candidate for the deceased?
God, I hope I can get through this, rest of this, quest, because, oh boy, there's a storm brewing outside. There's, like, thunder and lightning going on. And I just hope the power doesn't end up killing it this stream. Among those still remaining, the one most likely to be deceased is... Jeez, who the hell among us could possibly be dead? Oh god, I don't want to think about it, but... I have to fucking look. I mean, she has been having a terrible cough the last couple of days. Who knows? I don't want to think about it. I'm just gonna hit it.
Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya.
That too.
There is room to doubt her true identity.
But
people are easily misled by first impressions. Now that I think about it, Child's sister was in fact a label I imposed on her due to my own assumptions.
But what about Chuganov?
Mr. Chuganov vouched for Tonya's identity yesterday, with basically no other possibilities left. Could it be...
Right. We just kind of assumed that was Tonya to begin with. But Chuganov at least backed up that he at least knew that she was a Harbinger's sister. Which, honestly, is kind of a strange thing that he would just know that. You think that, the Harbingers would probably keep under wraps who the heck their family members or close ones are. Especially, well, Child, he's just a regular human, guy. with a regular human family. Supposedly. But that is pretty damning.
Tonya, how's Tusser been lately?
Finally, actually get to talk about her family.
Tusser?
Oh shit, that's not good.
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
No. And my brother's name is Razik, not Ajax.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday you said you could vouch for Tonya. Why did you give us a false testimony?
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. You've been lying through your teeth from the start.
Oh shit.
Everything about you is fake, down to the wife and daughter you're always talking about. Your entire family man persona is a charade, isn't it?
Wait, what?
That night, when I infiltrated your place as Lelik, I noticed you were home alone. Didn't think much of it at the time, just thought everyone else was out. But thinking back on it now, that doesn't seem very likely. My guess is, you live alone, don't you?
Dude, and I was just saying, think about your wife and child. They probably don't even exist. Holy fuck. What the hell is even real anymore? I'm so scared. This is worse than those fucking nightmares I've been having the past couple of nights.
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about having a family?
Huh?
No! Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blasted snowstorm? If it would just stop! If it would just stop.
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up here. It feels like a distant memory. But at the same time, it's just like it was yesterday. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. The locals usually call it the snow cough. It's not a very common illness. It's partly genetic and partly caused by the cold climate, but it can be fatal. They sent me to the hospital as soon as they found out I had it, and I spent so long lying there in that hospital bed. After a while, I felt myself growing weaker and weaker. Nothing seemed to be working anymore. Neither the treatment that the doctors were giving me, nor the medicine my brother was brewing from frost fairy flower leaves. So one day, I told my brother that I wanted him to take me outside for once, so things could be like they used to, just for one day. I wanted to meet loads of friends, experience new things.
Damn, I really wish that we actually talked with her when we first met her. Otherwise, this probably would have solved so much shit beforehand.
He agreed. He snuck me out of the hospital, and we escaped. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went inside. Oh, it was all so exciting. I remember the show very clearly. It was amazing. But I found myself getting sleepier and sleepier.
Oh my god, she died in the audience.
Oh, Tonya.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, so I guessed he'd already left. But there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for him. At the time, I figured he'd probably gone to brew some more medicine for me. I was planning to chew him out for abandoning me when he got back.
Tonya, it sounds like by then you'd already...
Yeah, I know. I understand now. Dead, aren't I? His cough and the feeling weak. It's probably just my body's memory.
Yeah, I think if this was actually a real illness, I don't think she probably would have quite lasted this long without any kind of medication.
After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother after all. I was the one who abandoned him.
No. Don't think of it like that, sweetie. Do not think of it like that.
I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late. It seems like death skewed my perception. And now I've dragged you all into this mess.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Yeah, that's a good point. That would be kind of an odd coincidence that she also happened to be called Tonya, the person that we were also looking for.
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook, and Tonya is the name of one of the characters. When we escaped from the hospital, our family and the hospital security were looking everywhere for us. So when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, and called me Tonya, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us would know. Because he was afraid of getting caught. No. It seems like that was just wishful thinking.
Okay, a little bit of a coincidence there, but that makes sense, at least in her mind. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
At least your memory of death isn't painful. That is a small comfort. Now it's your turn, Chuganov. Talk to us. I believe no lie is ever told without a reason.
Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah, what the hell is going on with you? Lying that you had a wife and child and, I don't know, somehow knew this kid too? What the heck's going on with you, man?
You're right. I was lying. I happened to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, so I lied to you and pretended I knew them.
Oh, okay. Simple enough. Yeah, thank you, Shadowscar, for that. Ugh.
And yes, I was lying about my family too. The truth of the matter is, I lost them a long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. And now I've spent the second half of my life living a lie. I'm a joke. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in Iskra Manufacturing Plant.
Aw. Wait, did he name his business after his daughter, or vice versa? But anyway, still quite charming.
She also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old.
Goodness.
If she were still alive today, she'd be around the same age as little Tonya here. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. So she chose to start a new life without me. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Subconsciously, I started to imagine that they were still there.
Oh my goodness.
I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel any better, so I just embraced the delusion.
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime.
Yeah, that's no crime there, but oh my god, that is upsetting.
So explain your false testimony then.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her from frost fairy flower leaves. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything, including the fact that she was deceased. The snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick frost fairy flower leaves to brew medicine for Iskra too. It took hours and hours on the stove. But the year after my daughter passed away, the Jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frostblight, also known as the snow cough, had finally been developed.
Oh my god. I mean, sooner rather than later, but oh my god, that's pretty goddamn bad. Pretty upsetting when it's like, it was only just a year, just so close after his daughter passed away that she could have been saved. But that's just poor timing there.
It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. No better than random concoctions.
Really? Oh my gosh.
That was the final straw for me. I just couldn't take it anymore. Just one more year. One more year, and everything would have been okay. So, more than anyone, I know full well that in this day and age, no one in their right mind would still be using frostflower leaves to brew medicine for the snow cough. Poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been from an era when snow cough was still a terminal illness.
Damn. And again, he's sure an older gentleman, but this was at least invented pretty goddamn recently. So, yeah, that's quite the small margin from where there was a cure-all and when it was just a deadly disease.
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
Even though you knew that protecting her could get you killed?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead. What did you hope to achieve by protecting her?
Well, yeah, you've been such a dick this entire time, pointing fingers, especially against Odette. Well, I mean, fair. But why would you want to stick your neck out for this girl?
I just don't believe in your crackpot theories, nor do I approve of your actions. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Nitia's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now it's Tonya's turn, isn't it? The others I can make my peace with, but little Miss Tonya, here she is, standing right in front of us, alive and breathing, and fighting her own battles. Yet you're quite happy to say she's dead?
I don't like it either. I didn't want to think about this too. I agree with you, for once, Chuganov, but goddamn. It's not like we're actually gonna, like, kick her out the door right now.
I just want her to live. Once this snowstorm is over, the very moment it stops, I'm going to march out that door and find someone who can fetch the very best medicine for her snow cough. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snowstorm before I have the chance to cure her. Not again. Not this time. Not when the cure is right within our grasp. I'd never be able to forgive myself.
Mr. Chuganov, stop. I can't let you do this.
Tonya.
By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanitsa. And now they're all dead because of me. I'm not happy about that. The reality is, you've been trying to fight your own demons through me. But all you've really done is trap me inside your delusion along with you.
No! Listen to me. I want to save you. I do!
Look, there might be a cure for snow cough. There ain't no cure for death. I'm sorry there, sir.
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that I'm dead. I don't need to be saved. The time I got to spend with all of you is more than enough for me.
Yeah, again, she was just laid up in a hospital. And she finally got to go out and hang out with some folks. Experience the theater. Make some friends. That was pretty good.
despite all the bad things that kept happening. I got to meet so many interesting people and spend so many days and nights by your side. Since the day I escaped that hospital until now, this has been an adventure I never even dared to dream of. I'm very fond of you all. If it were only possible, I'd trade my soul to bring back the ones who died. If it meant things didn't have to end like this. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov.
I'm sorry.
It's them that you owe an apology to, sir. Not me. Well then, I suppose this is it. It's time for my adventure to end. I've caused enough trouble.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay a little longer?
I'm afraid she's probably stayed long enough.
No thank you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Patashka. It was nice meeting you all.
Hi, Patashka.
Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's time to say goodbye.
Patashka,
Oh god, is he going out in the storm with her? No.
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Come on, Nan. She was already dead. You don't have to go out after her. You don't have to worry about her anymore.
let me leave. I can't keep lying to myself anymore.
Jesus, man.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrogation techniques since they were founded. Once we're out of here, Lelik will personally give you a taste of every last one.
Snowstorm continues. Oh, jeez. Did that really even change anything?
I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm might have destroyed all of Snezhnaya by now. Maybe even the whole world.
Dude, you don't have to be so pessimistic. That can't possibly be it. We're literally like a stone's throw away from Sheznosgrad. We just gotta keep on the bridge and just keep walking forward. Maybe it's the heat. Neither of these are good. I'm starting to feel the same way. Maybe this is the heat death of the universe. Jesus. I'll just say that I just feel that way. I don't think the world's coming to an end. Jesus Christ. This has been awful. This is really hard.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe let's at least try to enjoy tonight?
Enjoy what? There's like a whole room full of dead people. Our comrades and friends. Some people we didn't even know, and they just had their lives just snatched away from them.
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying in Chuganov's company anyway.
And yet you won't let me die first.
Dude, shut up, please, man. You're pathetic enough as it is.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should close down that factory of yours. A lot of people are freezing thanks to you.
Okay, she's just being straight up about what she wants from him.
Is this really the time to be discussing my factory? All right, fine. I'll shut it down. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
What the hell?
Am I hearing things? Or was that a knock at the door?
Maybe it's that guy that came back from the inn with the blankets.
There it is again. But I don't understand. The snowstorm hasn't stopped, has it?
Maybe it's the snowstorm that's brought us some unwanted visitors. Or perhaps it's the rescue team that Valeri mentioned. Right. He was supposed to have the army come in if they didn't return back to the armory in like an hour. And, well, it's been about 3 days. Yeah, I was not expecting any of this shit happening. Poor... Goddamn.
Should we open the door?
Well, at the very least, it would be nice to see a new face.
Is this it? Is this nightmare finally over? If the last few days are anything to go by, I probably shouldn't be getting my hopes up. Whatever lies beyond that door at this moment, it could be something even more terrifying than everything we've been through so far.
Oh god. I've really gotten a hell of a chill since I came to Shesnaya. I can almost, like, smell snow in the air. It's ridiculous. Oh. Oh god, who's gonna be on the other side of the door? What's gonna be next? Is it gonna be freaking Renova? Is it gonna be my brother? I don't even know. It could be the freaking Santa Claus, for all I know. Mitya?
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Nice to have you back, Mitya. What the fuck is he doing back here?
How are you doing? Feeling any better?
Yeah, you didn't have to see that guy that went out for blankets 3 days ago, did ya? I'm kinda worried about him. I mean, just keep it in. All you have to do is keep your fingies off your keyboard. That's all you need to do, and let me experience this. I'm just rolling through it. Plus, oh my god, it's part 5 of the whole Archon Quest thing for patch 7.0, so I really just want to get this done.
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. I was a little worried that the theater would be empty by the time I got back. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing, which means... Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya was the other dead person. Am I right?
Oh, how the hell did he deduce that?
Not Tonya. Pitashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no one should be able to return alive.
Yeah, you've been out there for a whole day. What the hell's going on out there?
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing.
Huh?
The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago, there was the entrance to the theater, right in front of me.
What the hell? He just left just so he can come back? Singing.
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for the stage.
Oh my god, I guess she managed to bring him back.
It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more."
That must have been Vodyanitsa's requiem. Who knew it actually worked?
I'd be damned.
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead. Mitya, that must mean that you...
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like I guessed right then. This is what I've been so desperate to tell you about. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is still pretty intact. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like this was a world where only the snowstorm existed. There wasn't a trace of any humans or buildings ever having been there.
Oh, well, I guess trying to follow the bridge up to Shizdegrad wasn't going to be in the cards for us then.
I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that it just didn't seem like the real world. And as for the Requiem, if I was guided here by Vodyanitsa's song, it can only mean that I must already be dead, and this is my soul, not my body. But I didn't experience a clear moment of death while I was out there, nor do I feel any different now than before I walked into the snowstorm.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've been wondering about for a while now. If souls aren't physical, shouldn't they lack tangible form? Both Shram and Patoshka were clearly deceased, and yet their souls didn't look or feel like ghosts at all. They were visible, tangible, no different than you or me.
Oh god, don't tell me that we're all just souls here.
This raises a truly terrible thought. Is that really what Mitya is suggesting?
Are we all dead already? Oh god, that's a horrifying idea. I'm scared! Oh god, Shadow, are we already dead? What is Mitya trying to tell us? Everyone in the theater has been dead all along, that's what I thought. Or we're in a dream. Yeah, we ain't gonna leave this place, and I'm pretty sure Mitya is exactly how he was before. But then again, it doesn't seem any different than us, so... Have we been dead all along?
Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already dead. And yet, he looks no different from us. Of course, if even the long-deceased like Mr. Shram can blend in with us undetected, then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls wandering the theater.
But then what did we die then? Oh god, that's scary. Why do the markings look like that?
I think that this is probably the afterlife.
Huh. Damn, and I kind of expected something like a bus stop, but this is pretty nice.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here, while an endless, infinite snowstorm rages outside. It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were, when the truth was, we were all deceased. The only difference being some of us died more recently than others. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we misunderstood what it meant after all.
Seems it should have read, "Death is here."
Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that all of us were already dead.
So all our attempts to survive, our search for the deceased, it was all for nothing?
Hard to say. At the very least, we helped 2 lost souls find clarity and go to where they belong.
Yeah, at least that was for real.
The presence of those 2 is probably what caused our souls to be drawn in by the ley lines. In which case, the deaths we've awoken to over the past few days were just souls returning to the ley lines for good.
If what you're saying is true, doesn't that make us the lost souls now? Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that the other bodies in the room hadn't decayed one bit after all these days.
Oh. Damn, I was thinking that they were probably, starting to stink up the damn place. But I guess not.
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all, but merely our shells here in the afterlife.
Am I really dead? This doesn't feel real to me at all. No, that's impossible. This cannot be how it all ends.
Yeah, and you don't even know how the hell it happened. Yeah, Try to figure that one out. If you're dead, then how the hell did you die? Even Mitya doesn't even remember being dead a week ago. Apparently.
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the real world? None of us have any memories of dying, right?
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous. Good grief. Surely there has to be some reason.
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. It gave me lots to think about as I strode out into the snowstorm.
Yeah, I can't imagine that you could think of much else other than, fuck, it's cold out here.
I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death, the exact moment I died, the root of all of this, right up until my consciousness faded. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something.
What was it?
I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and pen.
Why was his finger red?
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Oh, that was for real. Whoa!
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen?
Huh. Whoa!
What the?
I thought I saw something in his hand before. What the hell is that?
I guess this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood right before losing consciousness.
That doesn't look normal, dude.
What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
I hate that I might.
It's Renova,
Ah!
the ruler of death.
That was too many eyes.
Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnation of someone familiar to guide their soul into the afterlife. And as soon as you recognize his face, your life is over.
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper in this story refers to the ruler of death you mentioned?
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here, disguised in a familiar form.
Death, the deceased, and the Grim Reaper? So it's a triple entendre. When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the investigation report. But now it seems like that was the whole intention.
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us. Then, we started suspecting each other and searched for the deceased while they hid in plain sight.
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper incarnate is...
Oh, Mitya's back on the board. I think I kind of maybe understood who it might be. He has been kind of lackluster about what the hell's going on here this whole time. Ah! Ah! Why does his face look
No
like
doubt
that?
about it. It's Alosha. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha is most likely the Grim Reaper lurking among us.
Why does his face look like that? That was terrifying.
Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had plenty of time to slip the note inside to mislead us.
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
Good, that's true.
There's no denying it. The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was discovered.
That's not all. I've also noticed that, although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and sometimes I were the ones taking charge of the situation, looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sidelines.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place. And earlier today, you tried to convince Ptashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it? Fine. Let's see how he responds to the most damning evidence of all.
Oh, what is it, Lumine? What? Hit us with it. God, I want this to end. I want this nightmare to end.
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real Alosha? When did they switch?
Oh, man. Let's see, after the performance, while investigating the snowstorm. Yeah, maybe he actually went out in the snowstorm, and that's when the switch happened. That's when he would have been totally isolated from everybody else.
That's right. This was the moment. Right at the start, before any victims had even emerged, Alosha was switched with the Ruler of Death while everyone's guard was still down.
Too many eyes.
When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected anything unusual. We just assumed we were snowed in. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary was going on. But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Yeah, that, again, I had been asking about that. What happened to him? And yet, Alosha managed to come back just fine.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes clear. Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vojanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
That's a really dark face he's got there.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
What the hell?
Alosha?
I mean, cool skin, bro, but God, this is horrifying.
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement, far beyond what I expected.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearned to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority. Here, take a look.
Yo, what did you do? Odette! Shook it off?
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's too.
What the hell?
Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
Dude, why are you doing this?
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too? You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
So what, they were the ones that dunked up the ley lines here? Why?
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries, provided they aren't too unreasonable. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good. Then, they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya is sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with.
But wait, some of those souls have been there for decades. From at least nearly 500 years. Damn. Why are you trying to solve this now?
But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of Alosha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage.
That's really morbid.
I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at once. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance, and there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead, and in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment.
But again, why would you let this sit here for centuries?
It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
I vaguely remember seeing Petashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she hadn't returned to the ley lines?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world and see the chain of cause and effect between them. It's nothing unusual. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit.
Yeah, I think you'd probably adapt to that after millennia. Just saying.
That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to you. Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. From where I stand, that was killing two birds with one stone. As both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger, all I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. Then use my authority to wrap things up at the end. And, of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a mortal perspective, play out on the stage.
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past few days again.
That's a really creepy clock.
Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment the staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun.
Yeah, he had to be the first to go. And he was the one that took the photo, I think. Then who went along with him was Alosha.
Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demoff to investigate. During this process, the ruler of death assumed his identity, making him one of the victims. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm.
There's these 2 over here.
The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. At the time, we thought this might be a murder case connected to Lelek. Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Coolish and Rampana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelek. Unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another, leading Mitya to suspect that we were caught up in a supernatural event. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Shram realized he was the deceased and walked into the snowstorm to return to the ley lines of his own accord. It turns out there really was a dead person among us.
Well, that was one. Fortunately, Valeri had to be the second.
We thought it was all over, but Mr. Valeri's death was a rude awakening for everyone. Once again, the ley lines consumed him during the night. A lot happened today. Mr. Valeri's death led us to discover the connection between the number of deceased and the number of victims during the night. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself.
Yeah, that's when Mitya ended up leaving. Wow.
Although Mitya did indeed walk into the snowstorm that day, he returned from the ley lines with the help of Vodyanitsa's requiem.
Right.
The void in the ley lines hasn't been filled. So, let's rule out Mitya for now.
Right, I guess so. Because he's obviously with us now.
As it happened, Patashka filled the void left by Mitya's return from the ley lines by walking into the snowstorm this morning. The girl I thought was Child's sister, Tonya, turned out to be another of the theater's deceased.
That's when Vodyanitsa ended up dying too.
Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep, but the requiem she sang before falling asleep was quite a game changer. Come to think of it, Patashka was about to walk into the snowstorm at that time, and Renova, unaware that Mitya would return, was concerned that her soul would overflow from the ley lines. That's why she used Alosha's voice to try and persuade her to stay behind. Looking back, I suppose that was an early slip-up on her part. No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us.
Oh, well, that's disturbing to say, Shadow Scar? That's really not good to hear.
Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls.
Well, yeah, why do you have to claim more souls, man?
In fact, everyone was already dead by the time we took the photo. And in the days since, we've experienced many more partings in the afterlife.
Seriously.
Now, only Mitya and I remain, and the true culprit behind everything still stands before us. In Mitya's eyes, I see the same anger and frustration that I feel. That covers everything. It's all clear now.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still standing here, safe and sound.
Well, I mean, if we're dead, I guess she's gotta have to ferry us off anyway. That's why Odette and Chuganov just got just now.
The water imp's song threw things off a little, but it is of no consequence. The ley lines have already anchored your soul, and the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back. I, meanwhile, need to review my attitude towards the water imp race.
So, the reunion in the night that Vojanitsa mentioned, I suppose that was never meant to be a permanent reunion.
That just leaves you, traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not accept you. And your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules, your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul.
That is a good point, that even if the traveler did die, they're not going to be sucked into the ley lines. But you haven't done that yet, have you?
I have no interest in involving myself with Descenders. For now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing, or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the very beginning, weren't they?
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created by humanity. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasizing that their actions could reclaim something from my grasp. A truly laughable idea.
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
Ah! Dogs!
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
So cool. At least she's not wearing Alosha's face anymore. Damn. Oh god. Ah! Actually, never mind. She can keep wearing Alosha's face. That's too terrifying. Guys. Ah! What the fuck? Huh? Odette? What the hell just happened? We're all alive? Oh god, I got chills going on. Oh.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over? I can't seem to recall what happened.
Are we all just in a suspended animation or something? I thought we were actually dead.
Has Odette already forgotten?
Honestly, it's probably best you did forget. But I would hate if Traveler's the only one that remembered.
Mitya?
Yeah, please. You gotta remember something, Mitya. If anybody has to remember anything, unfortunately, it has to be you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I spaced out there for a second. Remind me who you are?
God damn it.
Don't you remember anything?
Ah! Come on. Come on, remember.
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace, for some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life.
Wait.
Just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife, so it's not visible in the physical world. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly, but that's essentially it.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
Yeah, I would really hate that if we realized that we woke up and we just been sitting where we were for 3 whole days.
They say that right before death, time slows down and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spent in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by the Grim Reaper's so-called curse of death.
Yeah, I think I do recall that. The memory loss seemed to be pretty prominent back at the Armory Palace. He mentioned that before back at the restaurant, didn't he?
To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia.
Well, I'm just glad that everybody's all right.
This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Yeah, I mean, why put us through all that torture if you only wanted to really claim those 2 souls for the ley lines after so many years?
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers are anything to go by, killing us is usually a pretty routine matter. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died?
Yeah, too bad you didn't write it down before that happened.
I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something related to my research project. Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Holy shit, he actually wants to get back to his place of
Ma'am,
work.
if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitia's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to?
Surprisingly enough, he actually wants to go to work. Bully for you. Also, you keep tabs on who the hell he hangs out with. That's a little creepy. But I guess he really is that important of a guy.
And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
Oh, yeah, I guess the only time we actually we didn't even interact at all. We just saw him outside the theater gate the other day. And that was pretty much the extent of our interaction. Or at least we actually saw each other. But that was pretty much it.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's questioning why the hell they were just all suddenly falling asleep in the theater. Everyone gathers on stage once again, but this time, we do so in the real world, without everything outside being devoured by a snowstorm. Due to the unique properties of the theater's ley lines, it seems no one has completely forgotten their experience in the afterlife. Again, we didn't really interact at all with Valeri, but he just somehow feels familiar with us. That definitely says something. Even Mitia was at a loss for words, but managed to snap back together. Although he did kind of like have to write a reminder in his own like soul, which is quite disturbing. As you recount the tale of what happened, people slowly begin to remember, as if accessing memories of a distant dream. Everyone is lost in thought. Everyone confirms their own fate with each other, until finally today's show draws to a close. So, looks like they were able to piece together what the hell happened.
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all.
Yeah, honestly, I think the guy needs a breather and to, reevaluate his life as well. So he shouldn't have to deal with the factory. The factory doesn't need to be, burning Axis Crystal.
So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it.
Well, first and foremost, I gotta get back to Paimon. She's probably doesn't even realize that I've been gone for all that long, I suppose. Even though even though not much time has passed for her.
Agreed. Let's check in on her first. The whole reason for our trip to the Armory Palace anyway is to figure out what's going on with her health.
Right. It might give a clue on what's going on. Alright, back to the restaurants, folks! But seriously, how the hell am I supposed to get that? Wait.
One with nature!
Yeah, boy. What the hell? Did he just float upward? Honestly, not the weirdest thing I've seen today. Unfortunately. So this is going to be the last part of this quest chain. Mistilteinn, as the days and nights in the theater passed, you missed and worried for Paimon in equal measure. Yet, as you return to the dwelling, it appears an incident has happened nonetheless. Oh shit. Oh god. What happened to Paimon? What's going on? She was under guard! Come on. There. Map. The Don't worry, Paimon, I'm coming for you, sweetie. Oh god, there's more
I'm
to
finally
come.
back.
Shit.
Even though a long time has passed from my perspective, as far as Paimon's concerned, I probably just went out to watch a very short show. I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Aw, look at her tears.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off.
Although you don't have to be very specific about how many bombshells that there are, just a little thing there. All I get to just say, but wait, there's more! And I'd be like, oh god, what else could we deal with now? I just literally saw the shade of death. What do you mean?
Shh. Stay quiet. Let's go inside and take a look.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again?
Wait, what happened?
I'm so sorry. Under the circumstances, there was really nothing we could do.
What happened? Oh shit. Oh god, no. No. What happened? What the hell happened? Tell me!
Tell me, what happened to Paimon?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away.
What? She's been nabbed? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, if he really wanted to take away Paimon, why the hell didn't he do it back in the Snow Plains?
He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned. There was nothing we could do.
Chester?
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
Yeah, I was only gone for like, what, an hour or so?
It was about an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if it was only natural. I assure you, he absolutely did not use any force.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has been overseeing the experiments there lately, keeping a close eye on their progress. Everyone in the Fatui has heard about it by now. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon, he'll most likely return to the Armory Palace first, which is exactly where we were headed anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it was anybody that's of equal or lower ranking than these soldiers, I think there would be more of a fuss, so... Yeah, when the director of the Fatui come in, he's just gonna do whatever he pleases, I suppose. But seriously, what the hell does he want with Paimon? And why is he trying to take her now?
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go.
Damn. I would have kicked that old man's ass if I saw him try to nab him while I was there, but I wasn't. Damn it!
It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force my way in, just like you.
Well, hot damn. Well, aren't we just some fast comrades, aren't we?
I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelik, enemy of Project Stuja.
Yeah, way to duality.
Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands. There might be devices inside that are easier for an insider to deal with.
Well, be my guess.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time to hesitate.
Don't worry, Paimon, I'm gonna help you, baby!
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
Converge.
Oh, they're already gone. Beep, beep, motherfucker!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows.
Wayne.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
You too.
Close your
Get some.
eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Uh-oh.
The footsteps of the Untitled
What the hell?
Night falls.
Man, I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Be silent. Night
A
falls.
little underdressed for the cold, sweetie. We're going in.
You have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Then don't blame me for what happens next!
Close your eyes.
I was embarrassing. I had to climb over this table. Also, here's my pass. Pull out my sword.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
Yeah, that tracks. Seriously, when have we ever had to break into a place that actually was high above ground? Maybe like, I don't know, once or twice.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Please don't activate! Man, Fat U's having all these bots and none of them are activating.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Oh!
Night falls.
Heh.
Intruders? Don't come any closer!
Huh? Those look like
Just
those...
what are you guys trying to do here?
Make short work is short. Go!
Rises.
That guy... have
One
a
with
blast?
nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Let's sweeten the
Waltz of the snowflakes. Pirouette. Together.
No one interferes with a jester's work!
At least I got my friend, so he's gonna have to deal with me. That's a cool cube. Ah, never mind that. We gotta get to Paimon. Where the fuck is Paimon? Oh god, don't tell me this is some old Conrian structure.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there.
Oh god,
Look
not one
out!
of these things!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Ah! Ah!
Shadow me. Witness the snow swan's grace.
Ah! Takes over. Ah! Ow! 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 That didn't work. Holy shit, I haven't seen shit like this since Dragon Spine.
Let's begin.
I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Yeah, there were some, like, kind of these, unnamed constructs that were over at, Dragon Spine. That was kind of similar to that. Ooh, pleasure. Damn, it feels kind of good to actually have a issue that I can punch through. got some more folks here. Did it just slide down that? Weird.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess that could have been news for a few folks. Who would have thunk that some prima ballerina would actually be a Fatui? A Fatus! Also, runner-up to be the next fair lady, Harbinger.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
What's that sigil? Why does that sigil look like that? That doesn't look quite normal to me somehow. I mean, that's obviously the symbol of the Fatui, but it just feels so peculiar. I think I've just seen too many eyes lately. Oh. Hello, comrades? Hello, comrades. Don't mind us here. Wait a minute. Sorry, her outfit just looks exactly like the Chichin mages. Yep, just don't mind me, boys. Just routine checkups here. Oh, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh.
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Where's that guy running off to? What the hell is this thing? Well, that's disturbing.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
Prism? What prism? Oh, that thing. What the hell?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way through here.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
Wait a minute. You mean that isn't them from recently? Oh god, this is... I'm very befuddled right now. I'm very confused and scared and... What's going on
here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
Run, Odette, run! Why is it raining? Wait, it's not raining, it's leaking. Oh man, this is getting really intense.
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna save you, sweetie.
Wait.
Don't worry, I'll definitely get through this. You already know what's going on, Shadow Scar.
Shadow me. Hadada.
This is just shit that I have to figure out for myself.
The snowflakes.
Be silent. To dust.
Ow!
Close your
Hey, get
eyes.
over here, you coward! Yeah, get juked on. Huh! We're here.
What's going on? Wait, I remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again already?
Oh man, I thought we were done with her!
Odette?
Oh shit. Uh-oh, she's falling.
Is this...
Oh god, not
the
this place
afterlife
again.
again?
Whoa, this place is creepy.
I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core Ignis? Could that be what just woke me up?
Oh, I can't sprint. Whoa! Ha! Ha! Oh, gross. Oh, it's worse when they're blinking like that. What the hell? Oh! That was interesting. God damn it, I can't sprint! Holy crap, it's like back in Penacony. Are the guys following? Ew, they are! I think they are following me! Ew, they're so gross. Oh god, that is deeply unsettling. I'm gonna swell up. That's so gross. It's so... Ugh. That was probably the worst.
Odette!
Ah!
Odette! No signs of life, but past experience says that she should be resurrected before too long. Right? Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? I feel like something similar happened in a dream I had before.
Right, there was one it's of that kind of dream where we were guided by that.
Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly, and I might not have woken up so soon. But I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect you. I have to use the time you bought me to get Paimon back.
Don't worry, hang tight, Odette. I know you can do it. Don't worry, Paimon, I'm coming for ya.
Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse of death.
Whoa.
Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself.
God, I hope I don't find her, like, strapped up to some table or something like that.
Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon?
Oh, man.
I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now.
Paimon? Paimon!
I found her! Paimon really is here!
Oh, thank God that they actually locked her up in a room where she could have food. But still, I'm pissed off that they kidnapped her in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't be hitting random buttons, though. Seriously, wasn't there like a latch right outside the door or something? God, I have a bad feeling about turning these machines on. Alright, that did nothing. Ooh, that looks pretty important. What is that doing there? What is she doing here?
You don't learn, do you?
Nova?
You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs?
Says you.
Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here.
Dude, I'm just here to get Paimon and getting the hell out of here.
In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
Wait, she said to not interfere with Snezhnaya, and she said, oh, but you might have the power to save it.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today.
Dude, don't just jump in unexpectedly and then fuck off. You got some shit to answer for.
That thing is coming with me.
What? The hell you are? Ah! Hero?
You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
What the hell? Oh! Traveler, what are you doing?
Hey! Who says there'll be a next time?
Badass fight everything's ever done. Oh. Son of a bitch, she left. She appeared and then she left. Son of a bitch.
Huh?
Well, at least everybody here's okay. Dude, has she been asleep this entire time?
I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
Oh, you would know, honey.
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, she found herself here. The Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon, and she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
Oh, so they nabbed her up to help what was going on with her? That's cool, but seriously, you could have left a note or something, Piero. I thought you were a little cooler than that, dog.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
I very much mind, but, I guess thanks that you were at least still trying to watch out for her and try to make sure that she was doing okay. Well, you definitely gave me a scare.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any, did you reach from conducting the final experiment of our energy research ahead of schedule?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified.
Wait, so you've been researching her this entire time?
As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistilteinn until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of Death has been eliminated.
I think that's a pretty big ask, but hooray! Whatever's going on here is stopping for now.
Wait,
I guess.
What are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how? By killing her?
Yeah, trying to kill the god of death? That seems a bit absurd to me.
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do will be in vain.
Well, then again, Asmodee's been missing, so at the very least try to make that Renova scarce in a similar way.
After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
So we do have the technology to slay a god. Damn.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse.
Well, that definitely explains why Snezhnaya seems to be the most advanced out of most of these nations. And all the others seem to have been pretty keeping low-key.
Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial breakthrough. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stuja to gather for us, went to waste. In the end, nothing was gained.
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
Yeah, what the hell was that about?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this.
Oh shit, just because you thought it something earth-shattering, the Ruler of Death ended up saying, yeah, we gotta stop that line of reasoning.
So the nature of the curse seems to be something like, when moments of technological progress occur, all life in the vicinity is taken away.
What a violent method!
Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed, until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse of death was triggered just before she infiltrated the Armory Palace that day.
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment. Doesn't that mean you've actually made some progress?
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can still advance technology in incremental steps accumulated over time. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limits, a point where the truth you're seeking must be put to the test in an experiment.
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes, we were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, we could have brought everything we've worked for to fruition. But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, it feels like we've truly hit an impenetrable wall. As long as Renova's curse of death persists, we won't be able to advance the experiment or obtain any results.
And with Project Stuja having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
But she's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be the scariest power ever! Is it even possible to beat her?
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants. The best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive.
Well, yeah, I mean, if she struck down this place several times and you're still kicking, then obviously it have a way to get around the curse.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology to this point?
So, you're saying even the ruler of death has limitations we don't know about?
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough lies.
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life, death, time, and space. After all, our goal is the heavenly principles.
So they are trying to attack the heavenly principles. I fucking knew it.
The Fatui want to challenge the heavenly principles?
Well, I bet it's the decree of the Tsaritsa to do that.
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and the Tsaritsa were targeting the heavenly principles, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Tsaritsa's goal has always been kept a secret from the people. What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
Well, it's already been kind of a rough ride for them so far with the energy crisis and such, and the storms. I wouldn't be surprised that giant behemoth that's causing the blizzard out in Snezhnaya, that's Tsaritsa and some crew of hers has to go fight it. I wouldn't be surprised that it had something to do with the heavenly principles either.
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect any civilians.
Ah. So we get to talk one-on-one, Piero. Seriously, what the hell is going on between you and Paimon? How do you know her?
While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of Snezhnaya. Is there anything you wish to know?
Oh. Ooh. Question time. About Project Mistilteinn.
I remember hearing the term Mistilteinn from Columbina.
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project Stusia, but not this one.
Yeah, that one was definitely kind of went under the radar.
As you know, Project Stusia is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistilteinn. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the advancement of that project. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Nocturne. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective was to use local resources and research findings to build Mistilteinn itself.
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the Heavenly Principles, isn't it?
Huh? How did you know that?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Nah, Odette just straight up told us that during our time that we were trapped at the theater, I think.
Wait! You must mean that thing over there! Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to Nocturne to work on it!
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the Heavenly Principles. The Heavenly Principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the Light Realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the Heavenly Principles themselves. Any attempt to use this power against its creator would be a futile endeavor. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the Third Descender and the Stellar Linchpins. This may hold the potential to allow Mistilteinn to contend with the Heavenly Principles. You could say that by reverse engineering the Stellar Linchpins to extract the energy within, we have obtained a source of anti-Celestia energy.
So, this is the energy research that Mitya is in charge of.
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stusia, and the new energy experiments. Huh. So, Project Mistilteinn is what ties it all together. And it looks like your plan is almost complete. No wonder the Ruler of Death came after you.
The Tsaritsa of Shiznaya.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster. Were it not for this, I imagine she would have been delighted to grant you an audience.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui against me.
Wow, that's surprising, because I've murked so many goddamn Fatui agents.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya's official stance.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. Why exactly does the Tsaritsa want to collect them? Is it something to do with the fight against the Heavenly Principles?
Well, yeah, I mean, they were made by the Heavenly Principles, weren't they?
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the Heavenly Principles. Beyond that, You had best ask the Tsaritsa herself. I am not sure if this information is mine to disclose.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules? You're the highest ranking harbinger. Ugh. Never mind.
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasies. Why is the Tsaritsa so fixated on this?
In Tevat today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. Something whose very existence can be negated at any moment.
Yeah, I mean, just from what happened here with Renova popping up, I'm pretty sure they would have just murked everybody in Chesnaya just for having this kind of technology. Ooh, that was a big thunder crack outside.
Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, the heavenly principles could choose to negate our existence on a passing whim. And we must not sit back and accept that fate. Only by changing the state of affairs, only by overthrowing the heavenly principles, can our civilization truly be said to have taken root. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed to repeat itself.
Accepting potential destruction in return for getting to control your own fate.
Furthermore, perhaps this is still somewhat difficult for you to understand. Are you aware that all the rules of this world are made up of curses?
Maybe?
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned, and the curse of immortality that you and Dainsleif have.
Then, the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection, those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a curse the heavenly principles inflicted upon the gods.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the heavenly principles. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world, and when that time comes, humanity will be completely liberated from curses and lies. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, in this frigid land locked in a ceaseless struggle against the environment, in this nation to which the gods have never shown favor, we all believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world.
Well, how about your relationship with Paimon?
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger. You've got to believe Paimon.
I do, sweetie. I do, Paimon. Relax, you're freaking out over nothing. But still, you mind elaborating a little bit, Piero?
Allow me to explain. The reason Paimon reacted to the anti-Celestia energy developed by the Armory Palace
Wait a minute.
is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is one of its creations.
Yeah, that's what Renova called her before, a creation of Celestia.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Alright, that's given something. Seriously, I've said for weeks on that, I'm like, what the hell is Paimon? And honestly, that's probably the most concrete thing I've ever heard about what the hell she is.
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia, but She lacks Celestia's power or authority.
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia.
What? So she came down with the moon?
I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Alright, so she was at least around during the time of the Cataclysm, at least just before it. Then what happened?
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. You're saying Paimon was there for that?
That means Paimon's at least 500 years old.
But Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky? Being given away as a gift? None of it.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever seen paid.
Yeah, I mean, look at the poor state of you and then the rest of your fellow Conrians.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember.
Yeah, also, how the hell did she end up in some random-ass pond that the Traveler ended up fishing her out of?
What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia? Was she super smart?
That definitely would probably explain why she thought that she was some kind of travel guide, if she had such knowledge like that.
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant.
Oh.
None could say what kind of being you once were in Celestia.
Oh, I wonder why the Vinster King was unimpressed with a floating baby. I mean, was she even able to float?
During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Huh. No surprise, the Vinster King wasn't exactly taken by your charm. Holy shit.
Aw, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start.
No worry, that could still happen. I mean, you're a student at the academia, technically.
You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon back then.
Yeah, it seems like you were just some poor orphan that he ended up taking in. He's like your grandpa. He's like your papushka. I mean, dadushka. I think that's grandpa.
On the contrary, I completely ignored your existence. I was entirely focused on my struggle against Troptatir the Wise.
What? Oh.
But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity, and thus are worthy of protection.
Aww.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone she meets.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia now, you still want her, right? You're not going to abandon her?
Dude, I literally just fought a death god to try to protect you. You're still Paimon to me, Paimon.
Oh, phew! That's a relief. Paimon's just learning about this too. She's barely even processed it.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can ask about.
Thank you for telling me so much. I'm a bit surprised, honestly. I didn't expect you to be quite so transparent with me.
Given the circumstances, the Fatui need not hide anything from our allies.
Yeah, plus you did kind of kidnap Paimon. I mean, you helped her out, but still, not cool. Although I hope it didn't feel like you were just, like, trying to reclaim your pet or whatever.
Allies?
To advance Project Mistilteinn, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death. And, if I presume correctly, you have no intention of letting her actions go unpunished either, do you?
Nah.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet, I figured reconciliation was out of the question.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must join forces unreservedly with whomever we can, if we are to stand anything like a fighting chance.
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's only...
No buts. Won't back down when it comes to you, Paimon.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. Oh, gee. Now Paimon doesn't even know what to say. Anyway, Paimon's super touched.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy. The time for us to meet again will come.
Got it.
Oh.
Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for you.
There was just one other thing. Well, it's just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistilteinn thingy you're gonna use against the Heavenly Principles looks like.
Why would you want to know a thing like that? I'm just tired of being in this very room. Let's get the hell out of here, Paimon. Let's get back to the restaurant.
Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but she just had to ask. It's okay if the answer's no.
Certainly you may.
Oh, cool.
Whoa, for real? Actually, maybe it's best not to. What if her Nova suddenly pops up again? She might take this chance to...
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations are unable to damage it. In that regard, you may rest assured.
Oh. Wow. No wonder Paimon felt so out of sorts recently, even though I was super far away. Alright then! Paimon's ready to take a sneaky peek at this top secret super weapon!
Oh, shoot. I mean, if she could feel its effects from way over at the border of Shisnaya, this thing must be pretty damn powerful. Ha! Oh, that's actually quite beautiful. It's like a giant lance.
Huh? Oh, hey there, Odette!
Oh, thank goodness, she's okay.
Paimon? You're okay. Thank goodness. You look well. Have you recovered?
Long story short, yep, Paimon's all better. What are you doing here? Were you waiting for us?
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. It would have been tough to take them on alone, and there was no easy way to sneak past them. So I returned the way I came and waited for you here.
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so quickly. Thank you.
Oh yeah, she really saved her bacon there.
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. I just figured I'd try my luck when that ominous feeling struck me. Really, you should be thanking this thing instead.
To think that, in a way, Signor kinda ended up saving us.
Anyway, and now that things here are all taken care of, I have other things I should get back to.
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuja has been suspended.
so we've convened an emergency meeting. This is the preliminary plan. In addition to expanding production capacity, we've also discussed feasible layoff plans to optimize revenue and expenditure structure.
Layoffs?
Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase by at least 30%. Just give the word, Director.
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use it just to get by or to run a business, that's up to them. Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to land on their feet and that they are duly compensated. Thank you all for your hard work during this time.
Oh.
Am I hearing you right? Why? After all the tough times we made it through, now is exactly when we should start to turn a profit.
I just suddenly don't want to do this anymore. Huh. Does there have to be a reason? Iskra, it's time to rest.
Aww.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelic's radical actions upon our organization's reputation and social stability, a decision has been made to permanently withdraw this codename from use. Considering that Lelic did what they did for the benefit of the people, the Rokot has nevertheless negotiated with the authorities, ultimately securing a waiver for all penalties due to them.
So, wait, they're actually kind of on talking terms?
Lelic will be suspended for a period of time. Depending on their future performance, they may be allowed to adopt a new codename and continue acting as part of the Rokot. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again that motives and methods are equally important when one operates in the shadows. Even with Project Stooge's suspension and our interim operational victory, we must guard against complacency and rashness and work to consolidate the progress we have made so far. We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm.
Is it me or does Alicia look a little tired?
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. Looks like it's finally over.
You mean for us?
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhna Gradvecha so lively before.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
Oh, is this what I think it is? Oh, those are pretty. Oh, cool, I can't collect the seeds. Yeah, better gather a couple of these. I think I know where we're going next.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
Oh my goodness, it's Senora.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
So, wait, her mother didn't teach her about the dance?
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Korolevskiy Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames.
What?
The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath.
Forget that she
The
was
choice is yours, child.
Ha! Oh my gosh.
Fresh air at last! Paimon's head isn't spinning anymore, and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly again!
God damn, I forgot to actually show that if you actually went to the menu, Paimon will show up, but she's like all lethargic and such. But I think that's gonna change now.
Oh, it's nice to finally know where Paimon came from, too. It did make Paimon a little nervous at first, but it's such a relief now. Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just the fairy of food and fun or something.
Well, seems like it. I mean, what the hell were they doing making you in the first place? I mean, they had to have some kind of reason.
And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just... Hey, hurry up! Why are you walking so slowly?
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly this fast.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnograd, but she's more in the mood for flying around right now, so let's save that for later. Wait, they've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too.
Ooh.
Huh? And this is Paimon's favorite mystery story from Fontaine! Wow! They got a sequel! The local Snezhnayan books look pretty interesting too, but also kinda heavy. Not the easiest things to lug around.
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Well, yeah, but she wants to, like, be light and airy and free. She doesn't want to weigh herself with heavy hardcovers.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these 2 dolls. Which do you like better?
Ooh. Going to Nitsa.
All right, boss, we'll take both. Paimon will have the other one.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one. All right, fine, I'll pay.
Well, I don't want to break up a set.
There you are. Thanks for visiting.
Paimon will grab this and then...
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Huh? How many layers does this thing have? And what are you laughing at? Huh. You knew all along, didn't you? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza. Hey, look! That looks like Tartaglia!
Wait, that's Child.
Hey, Tartaglia!
Is that actually Tanya next to her?
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon and my old comrade. You're looking well, Paimon. All better?
Yeah! The jester knew I was wrong and fixed Paimon right up! Thanks for sending someone to keep Paimon safe, too.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. About that. That was kind of embarrassing. Who could have known that our director would go looking for you in person? So sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Yeah, maybe it would have benefited if we actually knew what his sister was supposed to look like.
Hello, Tonya!
But wait, if she was supposed to be at the theater, then how come she wasn't that day?
Hello. Firstly, I'm really sorry about my brother. Sounds like he's caused you no end of trouble.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, if only Ed knew what the hell kind of shit he got up to in Fontaine.
Hey now, why'd you have to start with that? Not that it isn't true, of course.
But yeah, never mind, Leeway. That was... Oof.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
Wait, you mean you didn't even tell Tonya I'd be going in your place?
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up and down the city for him, and he only told me about it when I finally caught him at the gates of Glupov.
I've been rushed off my feet lately, so I didn't get the chance to go home. I just figured the Traveler would fill you in when she got there.
Seriously, you have a bunch of subordinates under you. You'd think you would have sent one to personally deliver a message to your sister. Hey, sis, I'm not gonna make it to the theater. I'm gonna send a friend in my place. Love you. Bye-bye.
Well, the snow was bad, and you're never late. So I was really worried about you. How was I supposed to know that you'd stood me up?
Yeah, that's kind of harsh, bro. Seriously, you literally could have just sent a message to her.
I'm sorry, Tonya. I really am. I'll make it up to you somehow. Just... please don't tell Mom and Dad.
Oh my god, he's so apologetic.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real Tonya didn't get caught up in that mess. Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave his ticket to me because he had to look into Lelek.
It's really my fault for being late.
No, it's fine. It just meant I didn't get to see the show in the end. By the way, what did you think? You were one of the first people to see it, you know?
Oh, right. It was a performance that hasn't been done in a while. This was just a practice, so a little rough. But
I would say... the best is yet to come.
Yeah, that's appropriate enough.
Huh? What kind of review is that?
Hey, look!
Huh? What's going on over there? Is it a street performance?
Ooh.
What's going on here? Oh my goodness, the Tsaritsa walks among us. At the very end, we got to see the Tsaritsa. Oh my goodness. Ooh, man, I got goosebumps here, dog. Huh. What the hell is that about? Damn, there's definitely a lot of world quests I need to go through now. Holy shit. I forgot I also set my dailies quest to actually be up here. I figured that there'd at least be something that I can get achievements for. Not just like, I don't know, hey, there's some bad guys, go attack them, clear them out, or get to the destination in time or whatever. There's definitely there has to be a few missions like that. So I'll probably end up trying to do one of those sometime. But anyway, that was the end of Wraith's Nocturne. Holy crap, that was amazing. Oh man, I'm so glad I got the hell out of that theater. We figure out what the heck was going on there. So thank goodness nobody actually died. Mitya, Elosha, none of them fucking died. So that's really fucking good. That definitely was a relief. Also, we finally figured out at least basically what the hell Paimon was. So, yeah. That's what I've been asking me, be like, what is she? She's like a floating baby, which I think, well, technically is kind of true, but she was like a Celestia baby that ended up getting spawned into Conria for some goddamn reason, and, yeah, apparently that, the king didn't really give two shits about her, because she was literally quite an infant, so Piero ended up taking her in as a ward until just to make sure that she was taken care of, because, well, you don't see like some being spawned in from Celestia itself and then just leave it out in the streets. I mean, that would be awfully sad. I can't imagine little baby Paimon just trying to fend for herself in the harsh streets of Conria. But, yeah, that's definitely pretty good to see. We got to see Renova. Renova was here, apparently. She was actually probably with us for probably the majority of the last stream that I had. Where, oh man. That was insane. Yeah, I was really questioning why the hell she seemed interested in trying to jank up some things over at the theater. I guess some of the ley lines were also kind of altered a bit in Shiznaya, but I'm pretty sure that somebody or some being, in this case, I think the angels actually janked up the ley lines over at where the theater ended up. I'm not sure if it was, I think it was while the angels were still somewhat in power that they did that. Or at least, they still had some kind of and abilities to actually alter it even after their fall. But never mind that timeline. It was still messed with. The ley lines were tampered with, and some souls ended up not returning back to the ley lines as they should, and ended up lingering around the theater for hundreds of years. At least that first guy, he was around at least around the time when, you know, there were fairy factions going on, but I think we'll probably learn about that part, but that's aside. There was just so much of the freaking take in, man. God, I'm still so sleepy, even after I napped right before I did this. But anyway, I can't believe I managed to do that in like 5 parts. I probably could have done it in 4, but then I'm pretty sure I would have had like 5-hour-long streams. So I guess not too bad breaking things up as I did, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. So yeah, apparently Shiznaya has reached the technological capabilities to even take it on against the celestial the heavenly principles. So yeah, it was one thing that Renopa popped over to the theater to figure out shit over there, and probably take a look at the Descender as well, i.e. The Traveler. While she was also, you know, messing around with the Armory Palace, where they were developing the technology to go up against her and the other heavenly principles. So yeah, definitely they're trying to do the great filter there. I'm pretty sure that's why Hyperborea, definitely Conria, ended up getting snuffed by the heavenly principles and the Archons all those years ago, because they literally became too technologically advanced that they could even go up against the gods. So it wasn't because they were godless, it was because they literally had the capability of killing them, which is pretty goddamn baller and quite horrible of a punishment that they suffered in regard to that. So there's just so much to unpack there, and I'm too tired to actually go through it all. But anyway, apparently since the launch of the patch, there has been some kind of event that was active, and there's only 7 days left on that, so I'm gonna try to do that next. The Mutual Aid in Bloom into the Frostlands. That's what I'm gonna have to try to do next. But I'm not really sure if I really want to do that tomorrow, because it is Monday it will be Monday for me, and it'll be Muni night, so I'm gonna be gone for tomorrow evening, so no stream that night. But I might try to do a matinee kind of stream, just do something a little bit earlier in the day, since I'll be around to do that. Try to get some shit done, because oh my god, there's so much to fucking unpack. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm tired and I'm hungry, and I'm just gonna go do whatever the hell I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the night, and I'll let you guys do whatever you're doing this morning, day, afternoon, or evening, wherever or whenever you're watching this. And I appreciate anybody that came by to say hello or watch it. So thank you, Tester Poe. Thank you, Shadow Scar, for popping in. Appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next one. So stay tuned. At the very least, if you don't see me like really early in the tomorrow, like earlier than I usually am, then at least expect me the next night, because Shiznaya is very vast and very huge, and I'm gonna be doing so many quests, and I'm gonna do so much exploring. On top of that, the Honkai Star Rail is going to be updating soon as well. So, yeah, definitely have a bit. I definitely had not enough going on, and now I have too much that's going to be going on. But regardless, I hope you come and catch more streams for me and just enjoy this experience with me. So, appreciate anybody that came by. So, again, and I'm gonna probably get some rest very soon, actually. Maybe I won't stream tomorrow. Now, I'll try to do something. All right, bye everybody.